Now we are going to gist the two headings, Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale and hurricane safety tips. Let's first look at Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale. This is a chart with, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns and 5 rows. So we have the column of what category the hurricane, the wind speed in miles per hour, the pressure in millibars, the pressure in inches, the storm surge in feet, and the damage, how much damage the hurricane will cause. So, a category 1 hurricane will have up to, will go as fast, the winds will be from 74 miles per hour to 95 miles per hour. The pressure will be less than 980 millibars. The pressure is less than 28.94 inches. The storm surge in feet is either 4 to 5 feet, and the damage is minimal. So you can pause this video now and check out what a category 2 storm numbers are. A category 2 is a moderate damage. A category 3 is extensive damage. Category 4 is extreme damage. And a category 5 hurricane is catastrophic, the worst damage. And as you can see, the numbers get higher and higher and higher with each category, and the damage gets higher and higher as well. So if you would like to pause this video and look at the numbers, you can do that now. I'm not going to read all of them for you. Hurricane safety tips. Before a hurricane, have a disaster plan and a pet plan ready. Before a storm threatens, contact your veterinarian or local humane society for information on preparing your pets for an emergency. Board up windows and bring in outdoor objects that could blow away. Make sure you know which county or parish you live in and know where all the evacuation routes are. Prepare a disaster supplies kit for your home and car. Include a first aid kit, canned food, and a can opener, bottled water, battery-operated radio, flashlight, protective clothing, and written instructions on how to turn off electricity, gas, and water. Have an NOAA weather radio handy with plenty of batteries so you can listen to storm advisories. Have some cash handy as well, because following a hurricane, banks and ATMs may be temporarily closed. Make sure your car is filled with gasoline. During a hurricane, stay away from low-lying and flood-prone areas. Always stay indoors during a hurricane because strong winds will blow things around. Leave mobile homes and go to a shelter. If your home isn't on higher ground, go to a shelter. If emergency managers say to evacuate, then do so immediately. After a hurricane, stay indoors until it is safe to come out. Check for injured or trapped people without putting yourself in danger. Watch out for flooding, which can happen after a hurricane. Do not attempt to drive in flooding water. Stay away from standing water. It may be electrically charged from underground or downed power lines. Don't drink tap water until officials say it's safe to do so. And here's a link for evacuation tips. Here's a list of tips on what you should do if you chose to evacuate as a hurricane approaches, and hurricane supply checklist that you can click. Here's a list of what you will need if you chose to stay at your home during a hurricane.